Hello, my name is Amanda Weichel, and I am your host and moderator for the Mosaic Debates. Welcome to round 3, where our candidates are debating for a big prize, to have the losing candidate bring them lunch for a solid week. Let's begin. Mr. Cool, on November 16th, 2014, you stated that Mission Barbecue is your favorite fast casual restaurant. Yet sources close to your calendar state that you go to Chipotle twice as many times as Mission Barbecue. How would you explain this discrepancy?
There's no discrepancy here. This is a witch hunt looking for something where there's no problem whatsoever. If a person isn't free to go to the restaurant of their choosing, what kind of country are we living in anyway? Right? If a person is not free to say, I love this restaurant because that was the most recent restaurant they had, is that okay? And if we're going to talk about exaggerations, can we talk about Mr. Moynihan, who talks about how everything is the best this, the worst that, the greatest thing he's ever seen? According to Mr. Moynihan, he's the greatest spike ball player in the history of the world.
Okay.
Yeah, then we go out and hire 2 guys in their 20s who put him to shame. It's unbelievable. He's trying to jump over the net like they are. I think we had to send him to the hospital with a spike ball injury recently because of that very thing. So listen, if you want a candidate who will share the good news, not just about Jesus, but about multiple great places to eat, then I'm your man. If you want a candidate who tries to look good on a spike ball court, vote for John.
This is a classic example of a candidate trying to shift the conversation away from what we really should be talking about. We have a man here who said he loves Mission Barbecue. What do they do every day at noon at Mission Barbecue? The Pledge of Allegiance. He says, I love this restaurant. And yet the very restaurant that supports our country, that we're here to serve and minister to, he leaves them. And he goes to Chipotle, a restaurant that's been plagued by disease, who clearly doesn't care about his own well-being. You can't trust a leader who doesn't even take care of himself eating at a restaurant where there's been an outbreak amongst the food. And to bring up spikeball, by the way, I think you can look at our head-to-head record and see who dominates at that sport.
Well, just to clarify before you cut us off, I need to...
Excuse you, sir.
This is the man who always chooses feelings over facts and apparently does not even know the difference between the Pledge of Allegiance and National Anthem. John,
oh my
it
gosh,
is
you're
not
right.
the
Cut
Pledge
this
of
out.
Allegiance at Mission Barbecue. It is the National Anthem that is played every day at noon. I'd like to invite you to buy me Mission Barbecue one day for lunch so you can go and experience it yourself.
You know, a simple
Mr. Moynihan,
mistake.
you have run out of time.
Simple mistake happens. Y'all know what I meant.
Thank you, gentlemen. These debates are brought to you by the Mosaic Prayer Team. Did you know that there's a dedicated group of people who pray over each and every prayer request we receive? To be prayed for, head to mosaicchristian.org/connect or use the QR code to let us know how we can be praying and caring for you. We now bring you to week 3 of In God We Trust.